Salve gente, ben ritrovati e ritrovate su Black Mirror 3. Ci siamo lasciati nella scorsa puntata in cui volevo fare 4 chiacchiere con M, ma anche no, anche no, anche no. Mm. Sono qua giù, Willow Creek, devo finire di fare una cosa. Mamma mia, quanto è brutta sta grafica così. C'è una luce accesa. Sentiero, ovviamente.
I've no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost in...
E alla fine sono arrivato qui. Ma non era qui che dovevo andare. Strada non asfaltata.
First it was on the tree, and now it's on the ground. That's what you call the fall. I've no idea where that path leads.
Beh, insomma, non mi ci fa andare. Ah, eccolo. Bisognava rompere il citofono.
I'd better put it out of commission. Phil could call for help with it.
Oh, bene. Cioè, ho fatto tutta quella strada per rompere un citofono? No, qui, non qui, non qui, non qui, non qui, non qui, non qui. Qui, Willow Creek. Oh. Dovevo andare qua dietro, verso il punto. No? Ricordo poco, d'altronde è passata una settimana. Su per giù. Quindi sbaglierò strada e più non posso. Se ne ido. Andiamo prima alla caffetteria.
I don't want to disturb her from doing nothing any longer. And anyway, I don't know anyone who does nothing as beautifully as Denise.
Già qualcosa? Allora niente, andiamo prima da lui. Non c'è più?
Night shift? Perhaps you should have a look at the abandoned house. I think there are some strange things going on there.
I see. What kind of things?
I'm not exactly sure, but I think people are tortured there.
Okay. What else would people do in an abandoned house in the woods?
Why does no one take me seriously here?
You want me to read your statement out to you again? Bloody rituals, ancient curses, a mysterious order, and a murderous twin sister.
Never mind. Forget it. Do you know the story of the Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred?
No, but I know the story of Tom and Bobby, and that's enough for me.
Okay. Goodbye, Constable.
Niente. E allora niente. Rimane soltanto un posto dove andare. È chiuso?
It would seem she doesn't want to be bothered at this time of day.
No, ma guarda un po'.
The museum is already closed at this time of day.
Veramente non è mai aperto. Perfetto. Il tutto era per rompere quel citofono, ma uè.
Ah, Mr. Michaels, have you had a pleasant day?
Mr. Michaels? Why aren't you calling me Mr. Fire Fiend? I know you like calling me that. I also know you having me watched. That you set a perverted gun nut onto me who has a whole load of corpses in his cellar.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Michaels. Are you not feeling well? You seem a little tense.
You will be too, very soon. Unfortunately, I found a letter that proves everything, written in your handwriting, to a certain Bill. You'll be sitting pretty in the slammer very soon if I take this to the police.
Very well, Mr. Michaels. I too can do something. As you will have already ascertained from this letter, I am in possession of some photos that are extremely damaging for you, for which I have paid a large sum of money. Do you want to know what they show?
What could they show? I'm totally innocent.
You, Mr. Michaels, are on them. You can be seen running from the burning castle. Had you not put on record that you were nowhere near the castle on the day of the fire? What would the judge have to say to that? I almost fear that would be your death sentence. And just imagine, I could even profit from it. Brave hotelier convicts arsonist. I've got where I want you.
You won't get away with it. I'll press charges against you for blackmail.
Of course you will. A pathetic lunatic from America comes to England, kills half a dozen people, and then accuses a respectable hotelier of blackmail? Wake up! You're up to your neck in it. Do what I tell you, and you'll stay alive at least.
We'll see who's gonna stay alive, you cretin!
God, oh, that burns.
beh.
I wanted to kill him. I really wanted to kill him. And I had no scruples whatsoever. There was something liberating about it. Oh, what's wrong with me? This can't be me. First these visions, and now it's becoming real. It isn't good, Adrian. It really isn't good. The medication, I should take it more regularly. Okay, calm down. Now isn't the time to lose your nerve. Murray antagonized me, and yeah, that could easily flip me out. It's perfectly normal. Nothing unusual.
Sì, sì, tutto tranquillo, guarda.
And it happens in the best of families. Jeez, no. This happens a heck of a lot in my family. It's the goddamn curse or whatever. These damn pills don't help either. Or do they? Ugh. I just don't know what to do anymore. Maybe Victoria could help me. She knows all about our family and this curse. But she doesn't believe me. But can you blame her? No. I'm starting to have doubts about me. Okay, slowly now. What should I do? If the guy goes to the police now, I've had it. These photos. I must find and destroy the photos. Then he won't have anything more on me. One problem less.
Bene.
A telephone.
Sì, vero? È un telefono.
A telephone. I bet that thing infringes several personal rights. That doesn't seem to bother Murray at all. I bet he's got the photos somewhere in his office.
Cassette di primo soccorso.
Probably from the time of the sanatorium. Filled with nasty, poisonous stuff. Let's see. No, even worse. The thing's full of tins of skin cream. Active Lift Super Moist for the man over 40. Murray's secret anti-wrinkle stash. Either an ancient brand or a fake. Boxes and boxes full of plastic knives and murderer dolls. 1,000 tips to success, customers as a means to an end, tax savings for managers. A large steel locker. If Murray has something he wants to keep safe, it's sure to be in here. No chance. This thing's locked and made of solid steel. It's also screwed into the floor.
and I don't know the combination. Murray himself in oil. A real businessman. He's hung himself up in the office. Murray's baby. In oil. Wow, that's a really ugly carpet. Probably a relic of Murray's old pawn shop. Huh. The wall has 3 niches. There's a big steel cabinet in the middle one, and the other 2 are bookshelves. Huh. A telephone.
Ah, ma davvero?
I can't believe that Murray keeps the key for the locker here, but I'll check all the same. What have we got here? This is a user manual for the steel locker. Interesting. If you have forgotten your combination, the serial number is stamped on the rear panel. Write it down and telephone the following number. 01473/serial number plus the last 2 digits of your year of birth. An automated information desk will then tell you your combination.
Griglie di ventilazione, maniglie di rotazioni, serratura, supporti a incastro pavimento. Questo è quello che c'era similmente su Black Mirror 2 quando fu rinchiuso in quella sorta di bunker, no? Che dentro c'era quell'investigatore privato assunto o magari faceva parte, adesso non ricordo, ma credo più che facesse parte di quella cosa segreta, di quella setta segreta che voleva e cercava di fermare i vari lord, i nuovi lord, i neolord di Black Mirror 2. Va bene, sì.
That's what I call service. Now I just need Murray's date of birth and the serial number. Hundreds of plastic soul keys. I wonder if Murray miscalculated a bit there. Murray's plans for the future. I'd go for a Gordon theme park, a wild water slide with artificial blood instead of water, and you'll ride in a coffin. Now I just need the serial number and Murray's date of birth. It's 3.5 meters from the corner to the place where the steel locker stands.
Ecco a cosa serviva il muro allora. Per prendere la distanza poi.
If I've got it right in my mind, the steel locker must be exactly behind this part of the wall. I'll remove the wallpaper. A brick wall. Looks very old and the mortar's crumbling. Right here, on the other side of the wall, is the steel locker.
Una matita col muro.
I can use this to scratch out the mortar from between the bricks. That should do it. That's the back wall of the steel locker. And here's the serial number. 8528-173. The serial number gives me a really long telephone number, but I've got to dial Murray's date of birth on the end of it too. The serial number gives me a really long... No chance. This thing's locked and made of solid steel. It's also screwed into the floor, and I don't know the combination.
Ah, già il foglietto, dov'è?
The library taught 200 pounds. I think yank must... What's that all about? There's an M. As I said already, I can't do anything with the photo.
Man.
A small cardboard tube. It was probably a roll of sticky tape or wire.
E questo io stavo a cercare. Troppa
The serial
roba.
number gives me a really long telephone number, but I've got to dial Murray's date of birth on the end of it too. If you have forgotten your combination, the serial number is stamped on the rear panel. Write it down and telephone the following number. The serial number gives me a really long telephone number, but I've got to dial Murray's date of birth on the end of it too. The serial number gives me a really long telephone number, but I've got to dial Murray's date of birth on the end of it too.
Beh, ma l'aveva preso, no?
That's the back wall of the steel locker. And here's the serial number. 8528-173.
Allora che devi fare?
That's the back, and here's the serial.
Devo guardare... Per forza, dovrò cercare la soluzione. Perché io non mi ricordo. Allora... Sì. Chiamate i figli, mentre lui andrà verso il proiettore, tornate sopra, usate le chiavi di filo, ok. Parlate con Denise alla caffetteria e con Zach alla stazione di polizia, quindi raggiungete l'hotel dopo che la sequenza entrate nell'ufficio di Murray. Esaminate l'armadietto e il cassetto della scrivania dove troverete il manuale dell'armadietto. Esaminate il diploma in alto a sinistra. Ah dai, c'è un diploma? Ah, non me lo dava? In alto a sinistra, eccolo qua.
Murray's date of birth will probably be on here. There it is. 1942. He's quite an old timer. The creep. Alright then, let's see if it works.
Ma dai,
The combination is 4 right, 8 left, 15 right, 16 left, 23 right, 42 left.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Utilizzate le trave per scoprire la password. Aprite l'armadietto, dentro troverete delle foto.
Ta-da! How about that? Various photos of different people. Denise and Spooner doing... Oh, and here's one of Matt taking a leak on the police station. Is that why he was in the slammer? I'll get rid of all this crap the next chance I get. There's something else in the envelope. Bingo! Reliable photographic evidence. And it doesn't prove my guilt, but Angelina's. Caught in the act of arson. I gotta show this to Victoria right away. It'll convince her of my innocence. I just need to avoid running into Sister Antolini. She'd be sure to send me packing again. And Murray was just bluffing. There aren't any compromising photos of me.
Distruggi le prove. Devo demolire il castello di carte di Murray. Non importa quali foto abbia di me, gliele devo sottrarre. Devo solo capire come metterci le mani. Non sarà facile aprire né forzare l'armadietto. L'azienda produttrice dell'armadietto in acciaio dice che si può telefonare al loro numero nel caso in cui si dimenticasse la combinazione. Serve solo la data di nascita e il numero seriale. Murray ha degli Gatti rubati di me che faccio chissà cosa. Ormai l'unica cosa che manca è una foto di me con i pantaloni abbassati nella foresta. E solo perché non mi è capitato di farla, è davvero incredibile come questo tizio sia fedele alla sua strategia. Le brucerò tutte appena possibile, o magari le conserverò per usarle contro Mordred prima o poi. Foto di Angelina. C'era una foto di Angelina con in mano una tanica di benzina. Beh, fa pure rima. Nella cassaforte di Murray. Prima di portarla alla polizia voglio mostrarla a Vittoria. Forse così riuscirò a provarle che non sono io, ma Angelina è piromani di famiglia. Sai che gliene può fregare? Fammi un po' vedere, però tutta sta roba è messa male così, eh? Guarda te, eh?
Murray's collection of blackmail material. That guy is so sick. And here, a page from the Willow Creek Daily from last year. What did he save that for? Perhaps because of the article about the robbery in an old people's home in Ipswich. Valuable objects, cash, and passports were stolen. Or perhaps Murray was interested in the article about Spooner's transfer to the provinces. It says here that a young cop from London will replace the well-loved Inspector Collier, who's retiring. Conrad Spooner led the investigation in a case which didn't exactly cover the London police service in glory. More on page 7. Is Spooner just the scapegoat, or did he really do a bad job? One thing's for sure, he won't be able to fill Inspector Collier's shoes so quickly. I guess he really doesn't like them either. Angelina doing her favorite things, murder and arson. Boy, guy was lucky that she didn't catch him taking these photos. That photo won't help me much with the police. You can't see Miss Valley's corpse. But perhaps I can use it to convince Victoria that I'm innocent?
Non ho troppa roba con me. Che bello. I fulmini?
She is again. The white lady from the shack. What? Oh, she's coming closer. Oh, she's floating like a ghost. What if she is one? Keep calm, Darren. At least it would be better than one of those hellhounds. A friendly ghost is actually fine, particularly when it's so beautiful. Or so sad.
Seguimi!
Should I follow her? Into the realm of the dead, or what? Oh, whatever. I've still got a whole packet of Halo Paradox with me. If the whole thing gets a bit too crazy for me, I'll take one. Where's she gone now? Strange, I hardly let her out of my sight.
Foto di Angelina. C'era una foto di Angelina. Vabbè, questo già l'ho letto. La donna in bianco. Ora inizia a vedere i fantasmi. Bravo. La donna in bianco era lì di nuovo nella foresta. E stavolta sono riuscito a vederla molto chiaramente. O meglio, sono riuscito a vederla attraverso. Aveva lo stemma della famiglia Gordon sulla cintura e anche una macchia di sangue sul tetto.
The gate is open for me? I hope the ghost is some kind of angel. This isn't a gate to hell. Looks like a few kids have had a party here. Fates would go bananas if you can see all this. An empty letterbox. A huge lump of stone. I'm no geologist, but it doesn't look like it grew here. It's apparently a survivor of the Bronze Age, like the things at Stonehenge.
Stonehenge non è dell'età del bronzo. Diceva la stessa, la parola stessa, Stone Age.
The gate is locked shut. The castle looks really threatening from here.
La donna fantasma.
You can hardly see any signs of the fire on the west wing. It almost seems as though these old walls just didn't want to collapse. It's certainly decorative, if you like having boulders in your garden. Huh. The scaffolding is just asking to be climbed on. But unfortunately, I can't see any open windows. Anyway, it would be impossible to climb on it quietly without being noticed. Whatever's being mixed in here, it can't be cement. Otherwise there'd be a pile of sand nearby. I hope the construction guys know what they're doing.
Usa la calce, non per forza il cemento.
A huge skull above the door. Makes you feel right at home. A pane of glass is missing, but it still works. A pane of glass is missing, but it still works.
Che cacchio devo fare?
There are people in the hall. Construction guys, I guess. I'd better go another way. Otherwise, Sister Antolini is sure to get wind that I'm in the castle.
Il modo più rapido per raggiungere Vittoria è attraverso il salone. Solo che sfortunatamente lì ci sono degli operai intenti a bere birra, ma forse questa situazione può cambiare. Eh.
A small cardboard tube. It was probably a roll of sticky tape or wire.
No,
That is a mighty fine and certainly valuable item. Far too good for Phil.
non so che cacchio fanno.
It's certainly decorative, if you like having boulders in your garden. It's certainly decorative, if you like having boulders in your garden. The ladder is too short to reach the first floor. I should look for another way. A bit small for having a barbecue, but there's the garden for that. Why do I constantly have the feeling that a big monkey is sitting up there throwing barrels at me?
Beh, bella citazione.
Here it goes down a few meters, and then the large surrounding garden begins. The fitting description would be wilderness. It looks even older than the castle, if that's at all possible. There's even more garbage lying around here. There used to be fireworks in here. I might be able to lure the construction guys out of the house for a moment with a firework like this. But these ones here are unusable. To say it's dilapidated would be a serious understatement. Pretty tall, this greenhouse. It's more like an orangery, where lemon trees are housed over the winter. Looks like Lewis hadn't taken his job seriously for quite some time. Not exactly what you'd expect from a castle garden. If I remember correctly, Victoria's in the castle, not in the greenhouse. If I remember...
Mamma mia, che rompimento di scatole. Ok. Ah, devo ritornare indietro però. Mi sono dimenticato delle pinze nella cassetta degli attrezzi nel corridoio. Visto sono qui.
The kitchen looks like a real mess. Lewis must have started the blaze here. There's nothing left to eat here. The most I could hope for here is smoked meat. Oh look, a wheelbarrow. Used to transport drunken workers. An empty pot. I'm guessing the guys here have heated up their lunch in it. I have no idea what I can do with a pot at the moment. I think I'll leave it here. It's an iron sealing truss. There's a candle. If I don't have a flashlight, I should at least take this with me. No crockery left in here. All gone in the fire, I guess.
Niente, era tutto qui. Doveva fare un bel giretto sto tizio. Le pinze nel corridoio, diciamo.
A toolbox. Wasn't there yesterday. Is Murray doing the renovation himself? Whatever. I'll just help myself. Not too well organized. Pliers. They could come in handy later. Otherwise, just screws, nails, and fuses. Only a load of junk in it now.
Ritorniamo a Black Mirror. Ok, ora ho tutto. Prendete la candela, andate verso il salone. Dovrete distrarre gli operai. Uscite per esaminare la spazzatura a terra. Utilizzate le pinze con le munizioni, quindi la polvere con il tubo. Ha senso questo. Munizioni con le pinze.
I can use the pliers to get the slug out of the cartridge. That way I'll make the thing harmless and get a charge of gunpowder at the same time. I'll fill the cardboard tube with the gunpowder. Just a shame that it always trickles out at the ends.
Ci mettiamo pure le sigarette, eh? No, niente sigarette. Polvere da spara il tubo, fatto. Ok. Ora tocca sigillarlo, giustamente. Tanto sotto l'acqua questo lo fa.
Click. Let there be light. I can seal the cardboard roll with the wax, so the gunpowder doesn't trickle out. I'll stick the cigarette in one end of the cardboard roll. If you light the cigarette, it'll burn down and make the gunpowder explode. So now I've built my own firework. The lamp is the perfect place to set off my firework. It's dry, and the construction guys are sure to notice a broken lamp. Okay, I've got about 2 minutes until this explodes. So, it's time. After all, I want to be in the front row when the show begins.
Whoa! What was that?
Sounded like a gunshot.
Damn, why aren't they going out?
Might have been a firework. I saw one of them spotty kids messing around in the wall again recently.
Have you seen what they've done to our scaffolding?
No, I've been on the facade since last week.
They've covered it in paint. It's like a hippie ladder.
Little sods. Why are they hanging around here, not in school? What's that about?
Steve, I've got an idea.
What kind of idea, Greg?
Why don't we stick their fireworks on their spotty buns and fly under the moon?
Yeah, why not?
Blast. I hope they don't actually catch up with those poor kids. Could turn ugly. Damn.
What's all that noise? Greg, Steve, was that you? Hey, Greg, Steve, what the heck is going on here?
She's disappearing into the hall. Now full speed to Victoria.
Ecco la donna fantasma.
Victoria? Please wake up, Victoria.
What? Who? Adrian? What are you doing here? I told you, I don't want to see you again.
I'm sorry, but I gotta talk to you. I can prove I'm innocent. There's that order that followed me.
Miss Valley's order. A bunch of bunglers. They wanted to prevent something like what happened 12 years ago from happening again. But they've got no idea what they're fighting against. Most of them see it as an amusing diversion from their lives. Acting mysteriously and having secret meetings in silly frocks. Miss Valley was the only one who really knew what it was about. The original order has existed for hundreds of years. It keeps the secrets hidden. However, we supported Miss Valley financially. It was, after all, in our interest that you, Adrian, did not return to Black Mirror.
I see. You can see Angelina here on this photo, Victoria, killing Miss Valley. Here, look at it.
Angelina? But why? I don't understand.
Angelina also gave the order to set the castle on fire. And she killed Sally, Catherine, and Lewis, all just because of Mordred's curse. She needed my blood, because only male Gordons are capable of activating Mordred's power. You knew about that, Victoria. Please don't tell me you didn't know.
But she was my little Angelina. How could she do something like that?
I was hoping you could tell me that.
Doveva essere lui, non la piccola Angelina. Ah, ti pare a te? Sono sempre gli uomini cattivi qui. Donna in bianco. Guarda, ce l'hai dietro.
I saw something strange there, and I don't know who else I could ask about it. This white lady, exactly the one in this painting, or very similar, I don't know. Either way, I saw her in the woods. She was running around like a ghost. But it wasn't a ghost, was it?
A white lady in the woods? Are you sure?
So it really was a ghost. Oh my god, I really am going crazy.
No. Calm down, Adrian. Everything's fine. Perhaps better than I dared to hope. Tell me more about the lady. What did she look like? What did she have on?
I didn't see her all that well. She had long white hair, she had a long dress on with a belt, some kind of coat of arms on it.
The woman you saw is Maria Gordon, Mordred's wife. She can find no peace, not for centuries. She wanders the woods of Black Mirror because she's searching for her child. Her child and Mordred's. I've seen her too.
Ecco perché.
You've seen her too? Then she really does exist.
We're in Black Mirror Castle, Adrian. Which reality are you talking about?
Vero.
What?
Adrian, we've no time to lose. You're the last Gordon of the Marcus lineage. The castle should belong to you. Give me some paper and a pen. There, in the drawer. I must confirm your true identity. Otherwise, no one will know that you're the lawful heir. Hurry. I can feel my strength waning, Adrian. My life's coming to an end.
No, Victoria, please. I need you. I won't know what to do without you.
Me, you might not have been in this position. We were very thorough when it came to you. He even had you a death certificate drawn up.
Let me guess. Dr. Herman did that.
We made a mistake. Forgive me, Adrian.
It's all right. You only wanted to protect me. But it might have been better if I'd known what it was about. Then I might not have walked into Angelina's trap. What happened to the child?
All right, what I'm about to tell you has never left these walls. And it would be good if it stayed that way. It's perhaps the oldest of our family stories, and also the most dreadful. You want to know what happened to the child? That's what Maria asks herself to this day. All we know is that Mordred took it away because he thought it wasn't his biological child. He thought Maria cheated on him with his brother, Marcus, and wanted to make her pay for that. What he did to the child remains a mystery until today. It was never seen again.
So Mordred's wife was unfaithful, and because of that he cursed everyone?
No, Maria wasn't unfaithful to Mordred. It was his hate that made him think something like that. Hate and jealousy towards his brother, even though the two of them fought many battles together, side by side. But that was before they came to Black Mirror. Something here changed Mordred, contaminated his heart. He mistrusted everyone. His soldiers, his wife, his brother. Became arrogant.
Ora è più chiaro.
He looked at his own child and didn't recognize it. Thought he could see similarities with his brother in his face. He wanted to kill it, but no one knows if he did. One thing's for sure. He snatched it from Maria and took it into the catacombs under the castle. In her desperation, Maria called for Marcus, begged him for help. For Mordred, this was further evidence to support his suspicion. Marcus came, challenged Mordred to a duel, and killed him. But he didn't find the child, no matter how he searched. It was as though he'd disappeared.
L'ultima cosa e poi lei morirà.
What kind of curse is it?
Before Mordred died, he put a curse on Marcus's male descendants. They were to complete his work. One day a golden devoted to evil would be born, who would bring Mordred back to the realm of the living.
And Angelina wanted to have his power. But why, if only the male Gordons were cursed?
Because you're twins, the curse must have somehow got mixed up.
How's that?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you any more, Adrian. It's just an assumption.
Allora non era l'ultima. Stanza dei rituali.
What can you tell me about the ritual chamber?
I've never been there myself. But apparently Mordred's power is strongest there. That place is not of this world. It's in the Shade World.
I think me and Angelina, we heard Mordred when we were there.
What exactly happened in the ritual chamber?
Well, I completed all of the tasks. Spilled my blood on the relief.
And did you speak the words?
I think so.
Oh God, Adrian, then the ritual's complete. You've laid open the way for Mordred.
What do you mean? Am I cursed now?
Worse, Adrian. Worse. Mordred's spirit is now in you. Adrian, in you. Oh my God, Adrian, what have you done?
Mordred is inside me? Oh, hell, that's exactly what I feared.
Stay calm. Let's stay calm and think. How do you feel? Is anything different?
Yes, there are these visions. They feel quite real. They're sick, violent, but maybe they aren't anymore. I wanted to go for Murray's throat earlier. That definitely wasn't a vision.
When did you see the White Lady last?
Just now, in front of the castle.
Then you haven't yet done evil. Your heart is still pure. You're strong, Adrian. You've managed to resist, and you must continue to do so. Resist Mordred for as long as you can. He will get stronger and stronger, and you will get weaker. He wants to control you. At some point, he will take control of you.
How can I prevent Mordred from controlling me?
There are only two ways to banish him. Mordred's vessel must be destroyed. You know what I mean by that.
I guess you mean the Samuel variety? A little jump from the tower, directly onto a pointy iron fence. Sounds tempting.
It's certainly the easier option.
Really? What would the difficult one be then?
You have to go back to where everything began.
To the ritual chamber? But it's buried.
Where everything began.
But do you mean where Mordred uttered the curse?
It's all written in the book.
In which book?
I'm so tired, Adrian. I can't go on.
No, please don't close your eyes now, Victoria. Stay awake, please. Just tell me what book you're talking about. A chronicle or the Bible?
Che c'è tra Bibbia?
Please read it. In the room.
Which room?
Under the ground. The 6 menhirs will point you to the entrance.
Which menhirs?
Ma dai, l'hai visti prima?
It begins there. The path. You have to follow to the end. To the very end.
Do you mean the big stones around the castle?
Stop there. Search at the menhirs. Adrian, promise me.
Yes, I'll do it.
Promise me.
Yes, I promise. Victoria, please wait. There's so much you have to tell me. Victoria.
What are you doing here? How did you get
She's
here?
dying. Do something. Quick!
Leave now.
Ah, beh, almeno sono riuscito a finire l'atto 2. L'atto 3.
Lady Victoria Gordon has passed away. She leaves behind an empty place in our hearts. Let us pause a moment and bid her farewell in silent prayer. Dear mourners, yours as we part. I would like to leave you with a few words to reflect upon. Words which have guided Lady Victoria throughout her life in both good and troubled times. So faith, hope, and love abide, these three, said Paul in his letter to the Corinthians. But the greatest of these is love. Now, as we are saying goodbye to Lady Victoria Gordon, let us do so with these words in mind. Amen.
Quanti corinzi sapevano leggere? E in che modo Paolo scrisse la lettera ai corinzi? In latino?
My sincere condolences.
Thanks.
Your great-grandmother was a quite extraordinary woman.
Yes, she was.
Upright and of good heart.
Yeah. It's a pity I only got to know her so late.
Better late than never. You are Lady Victoria's only kin, and therefore her sole heir. You can now move into the castle and take some time to reflect, to find some peace, Adrian. And say farewell not only to your great-grandmother, but to your old life, too. If you need any help, you know where to find me.
Thank you, Father Frederick.
My condolences, Adrian.
Thanks, Doc.
How are you?
Well, this is the funeral of the last member of my family. That's it. From now on, I'm alone on God's earth. Utterly alone. I suddenly find Mordred's presence in my head a little comforting. He is part of the family, after all.
We could have our session now, if you like.
No, I'd just like to have some space right now. Can we move it to this afternoon?
How about 3 o'clock at my practice?
Okay.
See you then, Adrian.
Adrian Gordon, the last, but not the least. Maybe he is.
What a great time to say that. But I wouldn't expect anything else from you.
That's right. You even carried your great-grandmother to her grave. You'd known hardly 3 or 4 weeks. Sorry for your sad loss. That I'm sure you'll get over very quickly. And congratulations on hitting the jackpot.
What jackpot? Do you mean the burned-down castle that I'm duty-bound to rebuild according to the will? Or do you mean my being the last in line of a family of sickos and murderers?
You call it that, but anyone else would call inheriting a magnificent estate and rising up into the nobility an incredible, real stroke of luck. But you were always good at playing the victim.
That's what you think. Any other cop would overcome his prejudices and just look at the facts.
Talking of cops, as you're now a British citizen, I'm afraid I can no longer get you deported. Let me make myself clear. The slightest hint of suspicion, and I'll have you back inside. And that's a promise.
Why do you want to keep me so close to you? Haven't you got any other friends? Why don't you go see Denise more often? Take the heat off a bit.
You'll soon stop talking so tough.
Bella.
Have it your way. And now if you'll excuse me, Inspector, I have to go count my guest bathrooms.
Bella. Bella risposta. Bella risposta. Ha cancellato la foto per quanto riguarda distruggi prove, l'ha cancellato, foto di Angelina. La donna in bianco. La maledizione. Vittoria è morta. E mi ha detto così tante cose che a stento riesco a ricordarle tutte. Ci sono 2 modi per sbarazzarsi di Mordred e della maledizione. Mio padre scelse il più semplice dei 2. Il suicidio. Non sapeva della terza qua. Anzi, della seconda opzione. Vedeva che in questo modo avrebbe potuto eliminare Mordred per sempre, dato che era l'ultimo maschio della dinastia Gordon. Non sapeva nulla di me. Non voglio compiere lo stesso errore. Beh, ma sei certo che tu non abbia figli? Vittoria ha detto che esiste un libro che spiega tutto e che i Menhir mi avrebbero mostrato la strada. E allora perché non gli ha fatto fare il padre, visto che Vittoria lo conosceva? Intendeva forse il libro della stanza dei rituali? Il libro di Mordred? E i Menhir sono forse quei monoliti intorno al castello? Non c'è nessun altro a cui posso chiedere, ma penso che batterò questa strada. Sì. Non solo intorno al castello, ma anche fuori. Signore della tenuta, il castello di Black Mirror è ora mio castello. Trovo difficile abituarmi all'idea, ma non suona affatto male. Sono il signore di questa tenuta, un vero lord con tanto di chiavi. Io ci avrei messo anche una S, ma vabbè, la migliore è un signore cattivo. Da fare è dare un'occhiata in giro e vedere cosa aprono. E poi le porte resteranno aperte, non dovranno esserci più segreti.
Hi, you waiting for me?
Good morning, sir. Yes, we are. Our condolences, by the way.
Thanks. I'm Adrian.
Okay, Adrian. I'm Greg. This is Steve. So, you're the boss now, right?
It looks like it. But I still have to get used to the fact.
Okay, boss. Well, maybe the best thing is for you to start right away. In fact, Miss Angelini has forgotten to give us further instructions.
Instructions? To do with the restoration? I don't know. I haven't managed to have a good look around yet.
Sure. Then perhaps you want to get a general overview first. There is a heck of a lot of building work going on.
So, why don't you just get on with your work then?
No offense, sir, to the name of the Goldens, but it would be nice to know if the good lady left anything behind. I mean, apart from the building work.
You mean money-wise?
Yep.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Well, see you later then, sir. We'll wait for you in front of the castle.
C'è della
This is
posta.
my new home, Blackmere Castle. A little more spacious than my college room in the prison cell, if not that much brighter.
No, mi fermo qui, guarda. Signore della tenuta, no, ho già letto. Pagare gli operai. I ragazzi dell'impresa edile vogliono essere pagati. Vi occorrono dei soldi urgentemente, altrimenti torneranno subito da Murray. Quindi dovrei prima di tutto vedere come sono messe le finanze della famiglia. Il nuovo signore. Di Black Mirror 3. Ok gente, io mi fermo qui, vi ringrazio e scusate ma d'altronde ci sono cose che non so e che salto e devo muovermi velocemente, il più velocemente possibile nell'andare avanti nell'avventura, anche se è poco naturale perché di tanto in tanto guardo i suggerimenti, ma d'altronde non posso passare ore e ore e ore e ore e ore e ore e poi c'hai qualcosa sotto il naso che non te lo segnala e quindi magari ti blocchi e insomma non è neanche giusto caricare video dove sei fermo per 3/4 d'ora, boh, non so fare cosa, quindi devo fare un colpo al cerchio e un colpo alla botte, fare un po' di testa mia quando non riesco a controllare le soluzioni. Detto questo, io vi saluto, vi ringrazio e alla prossima settimana con Black Mirror 3. Bella a tutti, ciao.